Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you here. And let's wait for a couple more minutes till more people can join us, and then we can start.
Hello everyone, welcome to our Twitter Spaces session. My name is Alex, and I'm excited to be your host today. Today with us, Jordan and Daniel. Jordan is the CEO of REVO, and Daniel is my colleague from EasyMM. Hey guys.
Hey, Jordan, can you hear us? I think something is wrong with your microphone. I see that you are trying to speak, but we cannot hear you. Jordan, can you say something? I think something is wrong with your microphone.
Guys, let's wait 5 more minutes for Jordan to join us.
While we are waiting Jordan, let's discuss what's going on the market right now. So I see that Bitcoin price goes down, Ethereum also, and major cryptocurrencies lost their value for last 24 hours. What are you thinking, guys? Is it just correction or are we going lower? So please send your comments. It's interesting to read your thoughts. Yes, finally we can see you.
Sorry, it's connection problem. So as certainly the people listener cannot don't know, sorry, but I'm located in the UAE, so it's blocking, very annoying, blocking a lot of VoIP. But it's solved. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm glad that you finally solved this problem. So I think we can start. Alex, can you make again introduction of our guest today and what topic should we cover today?
Yeah, sure. Once again, today with us we have Daniel, who is my colleague from EasyMM, and Jordan from REVO. He is the CEO of the project. And for those who may not know, REVO is an exciting project in the blockchain and the gaming space, which also has a token called REVO, and it plays a key part in ecosystem. It can be staked, trade, on the marketplace, used for purchases in the shop, and even for minting NFT. So may I ask you, Jordan, to give you more, to expand and give more info about the Rivermon right now? Maybe some news also would be helpful. Thank you.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Alex, for the quick introduction. I appreciate also all the attendees today. I'm really glad to see many members listening this Ask Me Anything session. And as a quick introduction, I would say that we are one of the few projects being like quite a long time in the GameFi, the Metaverse space right now, as we have been we have created REVO back in 2021 April. It looks like a long journey so far in the crypto sphere. I'm glad that we are still there and still building the project, the vision, with new features and inputs that we would like to share later on during the session. REVO is a collectible monster game, so for all the new people listening here, it's really, to make it short, it's really similar to Pokemon. What does Pokemon? So you need to catch monster, train these monsters to compete and progress in the world. Our specificity is that we are virtual reality based and cross-platform with mobile. So that's what mainly differentiates us with the competition. And we have quite a large ecosystem already built, meaning that we have a token called REVO and can be already used in many features such as stacking, marketplace using the token, a store, a tier system, some rewards based on tournaments and activities in the game. And we are now, as I said, it has been like 3 years, a bit more than 3 years that we are building this project. And we came recently with a new vision called REVO Novus that should be seen as a new game update that will enlarge even more the current ecosystem. And I'm here to discuss more about this, disclose some details, and ask you questions. Thanks, Alex, for the introduction. Happy to follow with the rest.
Thank you. Thank you for this intro, and I want to ask my first question from my perspective, which were the successful listing on MXC recently, and I just wanted to ask you how did you come with this idea for the MXC listing recently? That's a question from me especially.
Yeah, sure. So it's an amazing news. MXC was one of the latest news we have shared with the community and publicly. So we are really glad to have been listed there. It's, I would say, reasonably a top 2 centralized exchange that's quite popular for crypto and should be seen as the start of a journey to get listed elsewhere in the future. So the idea came simply by the demand of the community. I mean, REVO as is mainly traded again today on decentralized exchange and PancakeSwap in our case, because REVOMon is BNB chain based project. So we had a huge demand, a large demand to get listed on a centralized exchange. And we decided to come with MXC to fulfill this demand. Simple as this.
To my point of view, it was quite successful, and please feel free to trade the REVO token on MXC right now. And also, the project has DEX, so it became easier to buy for people. So please enjoy this opportunity. And the following question, also, I'd like to ask you about the news and about what's new in the project and what's gonna be. But my question here starts with that we've noticed a decline in interest in the Metaverse recently. What are the main reasons behind this slowdown? How do you think? And please share the news of the project afterwards.
Yeah, sure. You know, in the crypto industry, we are rhythmed by different narratives. These narratives are coming from main news from big companies such as Apple, OpenAI, I would say, for all the artificial intelligence. What else? Past in the years, it was the Metaverse hype, thanks to Facebook rebranding into Meta, that gave a really big shot for REVOMon and all the Metaverse projects. And I still think that in the upcoming months and years, the different cycle will be animated by different narrative, as we can see already today in 2024. I mean, what are the biggest narratives right now? These are meme coin and AI. These 2 main narratives are surging in terms of performances for all project building these categories. I'm pretty sure that gaming is one of the top narrative that is bringing real additional value for all the people. I mean, entertainment and gaming is a gateway for people to discover new technology. NFTs, we all know what are NFTs today, so I won't repeat like I would have done like past in the years. gaming in general with another perspective of ownership for the items thanks to NFTs, but as well for the rewards and incentivization for the community to reward them for playing your game, to reward them to make your game populated, to raise interaction, engagement, and so on. This is a powerful leverage that is disrupting the strategy of most of classic gaming projects. So I still believe that gaming is one of the top narrative that will surge in the upcoming months. That narrative, that gaming narrative will get its own hype as well, and all eyes will be on these projects. The first one, the top one, let's say Sandbox, Decentraland, and so on. Illuvium, for example, that is releasing, by the way, their public version release in the past days. Step by step, we will collect the hype at our turn and benefit from the traction and engagement from all the people in the field. So it's just a matter of time. And as I said, it's going through different cycle, and the current cycle is not on gaming, but it will come. So patience.
So I see that Alex somehow disappeared from this AMA. Yeah, it's really interesting point of view, and I personally believe that Metaverse has a great future, and big companies invest a lot in metaverses recently. So you are on a good track. Let's keep it up. And one more comment from my side. As for engagement part, we also have some pleasure prize for our active listeners, and for best questions we will reward you after this AMA session. So for best questions, please like when we end our conversation, we will give you opportunity to ask questions to Jordan, and then he will pick up the best ones. So, Jordan, I also would like to understand, in your opinion, why Roblox is so popular while we have a lot of decentralized metaverses with opportunity to give real money, to earn real money, but people still prefer Roblox and some other just games without any additional opportunities.
Yeah. Great question, and it's really interesting as well to discuss about that, because I think one of the main. So as I said, I think into crypto, crypto industry, we have different different categories. We have AI, gaming, etc. First of all, this is written by different cycle, and our cycle, I still believe, that will come after the one gathering all the attention at the moment. Gaming is one of the top industry collecting the most active users, I would say, and turnover as well for the large companies. And the big difference between, let's say, Web2, Roblox, and Web3, Sandbox. Let's take Sandbox as it's one of the leader in the gaming space. I think the main difference is the channels where the game can be downloaded and played. Most of these Web2 games benefit from large audience because they can simply, let's say, publish their game to different libraries, accepting the policy, aligned with this kind of policy. It's not the case yet for Web3. For example, let's take Steam. Steam is still not allowing crypto games on it. Let's take iOS for all the Apple iPhone users. The App Store is still, I would say, dodgy, shady about publishing crypto games. So just by the different channels and the possibilities to publish the game on these channels, it's already a boundary, an obstacle to cross in order to make available the product people are like project are building in Web3. This is one of the main struggle, I would say, at the moment. The second one would be more about the NFT branding wording used with the different players. I have personally in many games, many I would say founders I know have been through this difficulty period where they are using NFT wording to Web2 players, and they don't like the technology. They don't like. It's not that they don't like the technology, but they don't like the word. They feel it's a scam. They feel it's not aligned with ecology and so on. So there is also, let's say, a majority, because it's still the case in the Web 2, even if it's changing step by step, that is against Web 3 games. So there is also an effort to not talk about too much NFTs and like, let's say, technical words part of the crypto community, and use more new wordings like collectibles or ownership, etc., to make the standard of this new generation of game. This is the second point I wanted to explain here. And the third point, more specific to Roblox and even, for example, Minecraft by extension, is to make the possibility to players to create something with an additional value inside the environment, the ecosystem they are playing. This gives a sort of small entrepreneurship inside the own game they are playing. So I think these 3 points, although I'm not covering all the points, are the main ones that provide the struggles for the Web3 games compared to Web2 games.
Yeah, I see. And in your perspective, can we see in near future some kind of changing in policies that Apple and Steam, for example, provide? And will they allow crypto games and decentralized metaverses in their app stores?
Yes, I'm quite sure that that will change. They just need more time to adapt their payment policies and strategy to onboard this new generation of project. Why? Because maybe the auditors here are not aware, but I'm sharing the information. App stores like Play stores, like Steam and many other libraries, are taking 30%, a minimum of 30% tax on the income generated through the games. And what they dislike in the games is that we have, for most of the games, our own token, and we are using a side store like our own website or decentralized application to get, let's say, the income from the players. So they don't have the hand on this, and they cannot tax properly. That's the main, I believe, behind the scene. It's the main point why they don't want Web3 games at the moment on their store. Once they have adapted their strategy to, let's say, welcome this kind of new income provide, like outside the in-app purchase they would provide, I think it will change.
So, in other words, they need to redefine revenue streams from decentralized games because it's absolutely different approach, right?
Yeah, I think this is one of the top struggle for them.
Yeah, I also think so. And what steps do you think platforms like REVO should take to attract more users and creators? And what kind of strategies can be effective and maybe some kind of interesting steps and strategies that you already implement and gave some success to you?
Yeah, so we have thought about different strategies. One of them is part of REVO Novus, as we have introduced to the community, is the next game version of the game of REVO. REVO Novus is integrating the lens based on NFTs. So what are the lens? It's similar to what you would have found in Pokemon. You have different entities inside the game, such as a clinic, a safari park. That's the best example to share here, the safari park. This is a land, an entity where a service is provided to the player. If we take the safari park, it's against a ticket, you enter a zone, then you can discover different exclusive Pokemon in Pokemon. And we got inspired by this mechanic, but instead of making the game itself the service provider, we wanted to onboard more the players as investors and users to provide themselves the service to other players. So it creates a kind of player-to-player, peer-to-peer ecosystem between players to provide an offer and a demand in order to create an open economy where it's the community, where it's the player themselves creating this new economy. And we think that we are differentiating ourselves as a Web3 game from Web2, but as well from our other competitors in the Web3 by this kind of mechanism, because we are turning players into economic actors and thus kind of creators to add value inside an ecosystem. And to me, it's the whole point of the Web3 gaming ecosystem. It's to onboard players as economic actors so that they can earn by providing a service, but they can also provide entertainment and we kind of rewards to other players. So it's really the landscape changing into something new we are discovering nowadays with crypto games.
Thank you, Jordan, for covering this. And also I have a question from the trading perspective. For those who hold REVO token, can you just give us a glimpse maybe of what will happen? Will the price rise? And what is the benefits of holding the REVO token also?
So first of all, as I said in introduction, we have a token, a utility token, and we think that we are one of the best ecosystem in the for our current market cap compared to other projects. Why? You can check on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. REVO is currently at around 2 million market cap. We have a lot of the circulating supply of the token already released. It's around 75% of the total supply released. We are introducing the lens, as I explained with Safari Park. There is a mechanism inside making the token deflationary. So each transaction in REVO will be we compose one let's say one taxation, but inside that taxation we have 1% burn, making the token deflationary. So this is already one input. Second input, it's based on the current ecosystem we have. We have, as soon as you purchase some REVO, you can use them in the app. So to purchase, for example, NFTs, REVO NFTs, we have our own NFT marketplace. For our project size is quite a huge milestone we have unlocked, because I can tell you that a lot of projects themselves are a marketplace. I mean, this is their core business. We have integrated that as an additional feature inside the game. If you have 1,000 REVO, you can stake it. You will benefit as well from the system of tier. So the tier system is a system where you unlock perks based on your holdings. So it starts with 1,000 REVO, and it unlocks you the possibility to stake under the app. You can go up to 100,000 REVO that will offer you multiple lands for free in order to be ready for REVO Novus in the upcoming months. And in the middle of these two extreme minimum and maximum tier, you have a large range of different benefits that you can use. We have also a store where we are, for example, selling the RevUp. RevUp is the best companion of the trainer, so it means that it will unlock you further features inside the game, but as well, one of the specificity in RevoMon is that all the RevoMon you are capturing can be turned into NFTs, and vice versa. It means like if you purchase NFTs, you can use them inside the game. So every NFT inside the RevoMon ecosystem has utility. So this is one of the main points as well. So I mean, we have a large range of features that we are providing for the current holders. Now, to answer why the price should be increased, this is a mix between I strongly believe that the next narrative and cycle will be for GameFi and Metaverse. So this is one argument. A second one is that the REVO pair in the liquidity pool, and by the way, we have a strong liquidity pool near to 1 million USD locked. So this is also to raise confidence and trust among the investors. So the REVO token is based on BNB, and I'm pretty sure that BNB will get again a new ETH as we have seen in the past days, in the upcoming weeks. And a third point with RevoMon Novus and building this deflationary ecosystem, I strongly believe that the REVO token will become rarer and rarer, making it an increase in demand compared to the supply, and naturally increasing this price.
Thank you for covering this. Guys, pay attention to the token to make the profit always. And right now we would like to move to the part if someone wants to ask the question right now, we can give you the permission to ask directly to Jordan and to EasyMM. Just feel free to request the microphone and I will let you the permission to talk. Daniel, can you assist me with this? Anyone?
Yeah, I started to give microphones to our community members. So Justin, Matthew, yours the first. So we're waiting to your questions.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
My question is, what are the benefits of properly investing money in your project, and how do you help investors, and how will your project achieve maximum profit in the future?
So the benefits are the ones I have explained just before. I mean, we are a small market cap project, so the potential of increase are quite amazing. On the top of that, we are preparing the new game version that will be one of the best game in the field, that will add extra utility even utilities, I would say, to the REVO token. And so at the moment I've checked, we have around 18,000 holders. We could easily foresee to double that by the next 6 months. As when you compare, if someone is interested to invest in GameFi and Metaverse category, what he will do, he will check on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, the different projects available at small market cap, and decide which one could have the best potential in the upcoming future to raise traction, etc. So, based on the ecosystem we have built so far and the perspectives in the future, the traction we will get, I believe that REVO is a good candidate to get that traction. So that's my suggestions. Yeah. Also, there was a question about the business model. So as many other games, that's quite similar to Web2. We are selling in-game assets or on-chain assets. This is more related to Web3. So similar to Pokemon, we plan to create different generation of Revmon all along the upcoming years and generate a revenue out of these sales. Tied to this, we have also the on-chain transactions that will that the ecosystem will take 1% fee, and then we can also bet on all the bonuses that we will integrate in game, such as boosters to help. Could be booster packs, but also boosters inside the game to speed up the progression of a player. Thank you for your question.
All right, and the next goes the right to Nabita. Are you here? I think, Daniel, can you help me with this? Who goes next? I can see Nabita here. So
Yeah.
Nabita, please ask your question.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I have two questions. Actually, my first question is: are you planning to add NFTs in your gaming project, and how many types of NFTs are there in your game?
We already have NFTs inside the game.
How many types of NFTs?
Sorry, but this question is a bit like it's yeah. I will skip this question, please.
Okay. Thank you for your question. So let's move next. Julien, please. I don't see his in list of speakers, so let me add some more guys. So Bullish Pizza. It was pizza day, I think around 1 month ago. So yeah, Bullish Pizza, we can hear it.
Okay, so my question is, what are the key economics factor in REVO that take it play to earn game, and how do you in game economy and the blockchain based economy interact?
Okay, so the interactions between the game economy and let's say off-chain, on-chain. First, all the NFTs that are in your wallet are understood by the game. So as soon as you create an account, you will be requested to link with a wallet. And with your game account and the wallet, we can retrieve your data to let the game know what NFT you are and thus what monsters you have in your inventory. So this is one of the key interactions we have built in the ecosystem is to listen the data on chain to understand them off chain inside the game. Second, all about the so far. So we need to split the current let's say we need to split the vision in two. The current one is not integrating the REVO token. Compared to REVO Novus, the next game update, it will be integrated with the REVO token. And so the main difference is that the REVO token nowadays in the game is not usable directly in the game. However, we provide some kind of rewards based on PvP tournaments and other tournaments. For example, we have a ranking on the website, and the best performer in this ranking will benefit from some rewards um, uh, from a podium. The first one will get, for example, 100 REVO, second one 50, and third one 25. In the next game version, the token will be directly integrated inside the game. And that will change a lot of things because the in-game currency will be based on the REVO token. So people will have to lock their REVO under the app to be credited inside the game and then use them to buy potions or whatever they want in terms of item.
Okay, thank you.
I think we have time for 1-2 more
You're
questions.
welcome.
Yes, I added one more speaker, so it should be up here. Yes, Jack, please, you can ask your question.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So my question is, staking program is very important for any project. Can I stake your token? Do you have any plan of starting staking program? Thank you.
Yes, we have already the stacking available on the website. So if you go on revomon.io and you hit the button the app on the top right corner, you will access the decentralized application, and there you have the stacking feature. So as soon as you get 1,000 Revo, you can stake. And a stake. By the way, the unstake is totally free, no lock. So you can stake and stake at your best convenience. There are no penalties in the unstaking feature.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think one more question. Anyone here wants to ask?
Yes, let me add someone. So let's choose Spartan. He asked a lot of questions here under this post. And I don't see him as a speaker, unfortunately.
My the integration of VR and blockchain technology is a unique combination. How does the VR enhance investor catching experience, and what benefit does blockchain technology bring to the games economy?
Can you go once again, please? It's something with your microphone. We can hardly hear you. Please come again.
I think we can skip the question and go with someone.
My question is The integration of VR and blockchain technology is a unique combination. How does the use of VR enhance the monster catching experience? And what benefit does blockchain technology bring to the gaming economy for Renomov project?
Okay, I will answer. So I think I've expressed enough on the blockchain part. For the VR aspect, it brings something quite specific for our project because you don't have, you can search on CoinMarketCap or even Google it. How many crypto gaming projects are virtual reality based? You cannot find more than 5. It's really difficult. So I believe that our position in the market, gaming market industry, is a great product market fit. The VR aspect brings interactions and immersion for the players, for the users. They can interact in the game by gestures, by clicking with their hands, by socializing, for example, because it's an online game. So you can say hello with your hand. You can interact with other people. That's the feature that makes us outstanding compared to the competition.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Spartan, for this question, and I think it's time for us to finalize. And yeah, that was incredibly informative from Jordan. Thank you. We will announce the winner of the best question in our Twitter, so please check it out afterwards. We will ask Jordan to choose the best question. And yeah, thank you all for joining us today. Big thank you to our guest, Jordan, and to Daniel. We appreciate all of your questions and participation.
Yeah, many thanks to you guys. I want to thank you as well, Easy for the organization of this AMA. You did a great job, and thank you for all the attendees during the chat. I'm happy to furthermore answer your question. Don't hesitate to join our Discord, so discord.gg/Revomon, or Telegram. You have everything on the Twitter. Thank you all. Yeah, see you.
Yeah, thank you everyone, and see you on our next AMA session, I think in a week. So thanks again, and have a great week. Bye-bye.